There's another major type of covalent compound. Those are called hydrocarbons. They're covalent compounds, but they have their own set of naming, hydrocarbons. They're also called organic compounds because a hydrocarbon is a compound that's made of hydrogen and carbon and other stuff. But there's a basic naming structure that depends on the number of carbon atoms in what we call the carbon chain of the hydrocarbon. The type of chain that you have, is it a straight chain or a branch chain or a cyclic chain? The type of bond between the carbon atoms, they're always covalent bonds, but is it a single, double, or triple? And is there a functional group present? Now, all these details, I'm just pointing them out to you right now. We're not going to talk about all the details of naming hydrocarbons until next semester. For now, the only thing you need to know about, let me see, where did I rushed so much I lost my notes. Oh, here we go. The only thing you need to know about naming these hydrocarbons, actually, is the very basic naming structure of what we call saturated hydrocarbons. And that is one carbon in a saturated hydrocarbon is called methane. The formula there is CH4, methane. Okay, methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, and octane. The difference between all of these is just the number of carbons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octane 8. The other thing that's important for you to recognize is that every carbon is saturated. And when we say saturated, we mean that it has 4 bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4 single bonds. Saturated. And we say that these hydrocarbons are saturated with hydrogens. Okay? So each carbon contains the maximum amount of hydrogens it can, because it can have up to 4 bonds, other than the carbon-carbon bond that's in the chain. And you see the chain gets longer. So these will all be considered straight chain. And in the next semester, actually, we'll get more and more into some different types of organic compounds. But really, for this chapter, you need to be familiar with these names and the formulas that go with these particular names.